All right, well, again, we just hop right back into the finals. It is tied up now 1-1 in this best-of-5 grand finals for this week's OlimoLeague. Thank you guys for tuning in. We've had a fantastic set of games so far, and we still have a couple more coming. So, without further ado, spawning in the bottom left corner of the map, playing Roach Baneling to a really cool extent last game, we have the blue Zerg player, My Insanity Sacsri.
Never left as the red Terran. It's Liquid TaeJa.
Alright, so TaeJa definitely won that one out through, I'd say, solid macro above anything else. It was really weird to see Sacsri not invest in any amount of Mutalisks, but at the same time, we never saw TaeJa really take advantage of that. A couple drops went off, weren't really that effective, and he decided to play the more consolidated, gigantic army push. But this game around, Sacsri saying, I'm not taking that macro game. Not again.
Yeah, he's gonna kind of guess that TaeJa's gonna go for 14 CC again. I would assume. I mean, you can technically do damage, I guess, if they go for a 1-rack expand, especially the one with Marines, but I think it's because TaeJa's been so greedy the last 2 games.
I don't think this is a bad move, though. If he decides to super invest into this and there is that awkward wall down, then yeah, he's screwed. But it looks like TaeJa is going for that CC, and this should work out for Sacsri quite well, actually.
Yes.
In fact, this drone scout, okay, it's going the wrong way, but I would have loved if the drone scout had actually been the one to find the SCV, because it could have harassed the command center down and just made this even worse.
This is gonna be pretty bad. I really like this choice. It's always a bold choice to go for a 10 pull, because if they do open up with Reapers, you're just kind of like, oh, okay then, like you don't do anything. Alright, but in this situation, you should do something. You can maybe even get into that main if you break down the wall, because there's nothing that's gonna attack. Like,
it's coin flippy. There's no doubt about it. But I mean, once in a while, you flip that coin enough times, eventually it's gonna come up heads.
That's true.
Now, what can
SCV's
really
like,
do?
guys.
Do you think he cancels this, or do you think he just tries to finish it? I mean,
he tries to finish it.
I don't think that's the terrible choice at all, but it will be close. He should be able to get a cancel, kill on the SCV, very least.
Yeah. Send 2 lings over there, or 1 ling.
Ooh, I like that he tried to go for the wall. Actually, might be able to get that depot. He might be able to get that depot.
Yeah. That's what I was really worried about. I was so worried that 1 ling wouldn't take on the SCV, but it does. But he can maybe still hold on to it. The depot does finish. The Marine's gonna pop out. He's gonna have to pull SCVs, and it's gonna suck.
Yeah, focusing on the command center, this is the problem. He's actually might just finish the command center and lift it. Oh no!
Oh my god!
99 out of 100, but he gets a depot kill. Oh my god, this is really bad actually, just because this is gonna supply block TaeJa for a bit,
There's
but he
so
will
many
hold.
Lings. We got a lot more lings behind this. He's not gonna get the command center. Oh, canceling the command center with 99% done is so.
This is like the most painful thing you could do as a terrible. You know, the only thing that's worse than this is when it's at 100 out of 100 not completed and you have to cancel it then. Is actually the only time that's worse.
This is so bad. Yes, Sacsri opened up the 10 pool. So his economy isn't looking so great either, but that's really bad for the Terran.
Well, for the sake of TaeJa, I mean, we even see a bunker coming down. He's really worried about a follow-up, but Sacsri's not following this up with a big Baneling attack. He's actually macroing out of this, and I think this is a really smart choice to extend his lead rather than risk a dedicated all-in. He already coin flipped once and it came up heads. You know, why risk it again?
Well, what did he just cancel?
His CC. Wasn't that a CC? No, it was the bunker. I'm stupid. Never mind. Pardon me. CC's right. The CC's right here. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, realizing I guess that it wasn't going to be a Baneling bust, but already would have happened maybe. Yeah, just counts as the bunker. Hellions will be able to bust out of the base, especially since they are not speedlings. But
wait, what?
Only 1 Hellion for now.
What did he stop? He's like.
They have better things to do, Rifkin.
He's faking out that rock attack. He wants TaeJa to think I'm taking the rocks down, but psych, he's actually not.
It's really weird. I guess you know that Hellions are going to be out, and the last thing he wants to do is just give up the lings.
Yeah, his speed timing is so far away, so that probably wasn't going to end too well. Actually, this is a little bit worrisome, though, because if TaeJa just rushes a couple Hellions across the map, he might be able to get a couple of drone kills and start buying his way back into the game a bit. Now, I mean, it's going to take an excessive amount of drone kills to get ahead, but oh, even just catching the slowlings over here is going to be kind of nice.
Yeah. Tries to pull away 2 lings is always a nice move, and the queens will keep most of these alive. It's nice. TaeJa actually going up to a drop, but it's scouted.
Yes, and it's really important to see that actually taken away without a add-on to it, so he knows exactly what's coming. But you know, one of the big things, I don't want to harp on this too much, but I like that he actually chose not to dedicate the Hellions in suicide for a couple of drone kills, because that was the problem back on Overgrowth. That was his map control completely stripped away from him when he gave away those Hellions. This time around on Deadwing, he's keeping them for the push, and this is a push that's not to be underestimated. I didn't even realize the armory timing for this. This is so sick. So the Marines are going to have a lot of damage. The Hellbats are going to be crazy. And this isn't a push that really meets a player who's got that perfect Baneling timing. No, Sacsri is only just completing the Baneling nest. He might, if he's lucky, have a couple Banelings in time for this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is dangerous.
No, the spine's not rooted yet, but luckily, armory's not done yet either.
Yeah, right. The spine crawler is not going to be in defense, able to defend here, but the queens aren't all bunched up. You know, like they're going to be able to kite a little bit.
Look at that move out of TaeJa, though. Puts the Marines on the low ground.
That's really nice. It's really fortunate that the spine crawler was not rooted closer to the hatchery, but even then, I think the hatchery is going to live. Like,
yeah, he'll get these Banelings out. This was something that was really questionable, whether these would come out in time or not. Meanwhile, he also counterattacks with another small amount of lings to catch any reinforcements, to possibly catch TaeJa with his doors down, but the medevac is focused down. The Banelings will pick off a good chunk of the Marines. He's held this. Good game. TaeJa calls it. Sacsri. He takes game number 3.
He's playing.